Hey, I'm Steve.
I'm Matt. We're Go Radio, and you're watching Clever Music.
Hey guys, how's it going? Bridget here at the Warped Tour, hanging out with Go Radio.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Great to see you guys. So have you guys played today yet?
Yeah, we played at 12:45, pretty early.
I've been stuck over here in this press box. I can't see any music.
That sucks.
I mean, you get a little bit less than Jake while you're here.
All the main stage bands, yeah.
Can't complain. So how long have you guys been on the tour?
Whole time.
The entire time.
Yep.
So what has that been like? Are you guys ready for it to be over, or do you just wish this would go on forever?
This tour has been incredible, absolutely. I'm not going to take that away. It's been really hot, and it's been an awesome opportunity. It's been a lot of fun and really successful endeavor. But in any tour, it comes to a point where you're like, I'm ready to move on to the next thing. Not because you hate it, but you're just kind of like, you're ready, you know? I mean, like imagine you're in 7th grade. You always want to be in 8th grade, even though 7th grade is super fun. But we're ready.
Great analogy.
But yeah, we're ready to go home for a couple weeks, which will be nice because we never have a couple weeks at home, and then go back out. So.
What's been the highlight for you?
All the other bands have been the highlight for me. Making a lot of new friends, just like catching bands that you would never normally see on any like regular basis. Like, there's been so many bands that like just like you like walk by and you're like, oh wow, that's really good. Like the Narrative, I've never heard of them, and I was like walk by, I was like, oh, they're really good. So it's been really like one of the highlights is doing. It's like catching new bands for me.
No, I feel like, you know, after the day's over, there's lots of parties that go on and lots of maybe like drunk talk about let's collaborate. Has that happened with you guys?
I'm sure it has.
Very recently, like as in 2 days ago,
Really?
it was like 3 in the morning, and I was sitting on a trailer with this guy who we all respect very well, and I was just talking to him about starting a country music project.
What?
Just for
I
fun.
cannot picture that.
Just for fun, yeah. It'd be
What
awesome.
instrument, what would you play? Would you play like...
I'd sing. Wow, you're clearly very educated in country music.
That's a California thing's of country music right there.
Yeah, that's what California thinks country music.
The jig.
I like a little country. I like a little bit. But this is better. This is
Sure.
better. So you talked to some people. What about future collaborations? Do you guys have anything kind of in the works or somebody that you'd like to work with?
Not really. We don't have any actual collaboration at the moment. I'm sure there's things that we'd like to do.
We don't do too much co-writing. We kind of do everything on our own. But there's probably a small handful of people on this tour that if they got brought up, then we would be happy to work with. But definitely nothing in the planning phase just yet.
Now, you guys have a new album out. It's just a couple months old. There's this tour that's going to be over soon. So you guys planning on going on yet another tour? Or are you going to just slow it down for a little bit?
Oh, we never slow down. We're out until the end of the year, and then take a couple weeks off for Christmas and New Year's, and then back out again next year. So.
You guys are going back on another tour.
We are going on another tour. We can't actually announce it because it's supposed to be announced at a certain date.
Okay.
But it's full U.S. With a couple other awesome bands. And as soon as it's announced, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to tell people.
What if I promise not to tell anyone until that date?
Well, what about that camera guy right there? He might tell somebody.
I promise you, he won't. Look at him. He's an angel.
It's actually on the internet. You can find it on the internet. We just can't talk
can't
about it.
talk about
it.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, thanks so much for talking to us again. As always, you guys rock. Good luck on the last leg of this tour.